check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead. Just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding enough. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's cut in stride by Addison. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Let's go now. Blue striker, 33. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And 3 yards is all he's going to get mid-second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Steal, block, set.
Shotgun now for Lowe. Headed out right. On target here to Njoku. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Set. Hut.
They'll run. Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Catch made. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams off the play fake. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
First down, Chicago.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Williams on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Williams on the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
What is up?
To the air yet again, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
This is Henry on second. We'll cobble together a yard there. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
What is up?
To the air on 3rd and long. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-point game. It's a roller dudes, a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Black Ultra. Ready. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Down. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Play action. Love. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set, hut, hut.
Jacobs running behind center. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and
2. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 3rd and 2 to start
Let's
out.
go. Set, cut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
You're ready.
Love from the gun. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Burden now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off the play fake, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and 10 from the 43. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Offensive line fast.
It's second and goal at the 19-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going to try to throw for it. Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
39-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Jacobs rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop it.
Buying some time right. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the double.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
That's Black Ultra. 30. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
About set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Burden now to return it. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's 2nd down.
Williams off the play fake. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This is brought in at the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Okay, ready?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Ready, ready. Drill green. Set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Okay, right.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
There's Love to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Slide blue, yellow, 43.
From the pistol, here's Love. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, you know this firsthand, partner. You get hit making a throw. You know this is a possibility. And that crowd cheer then confirmed it for him as he got off the ground. Picked off, and in this case, taken back for 6 as well.
Yeah, I hated that sound.
I know.
Not only are the pads crunching me, but that crowd telling you it.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. After the pick, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Completed right side to Addison. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Working from the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds. And we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Evan Williams. There he goes. Pick six. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick six to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push the lead to 20. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Cluster, 6, set, ready, go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 10 black, smash, red. Hut.
Love from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
60 red, 60 red.
Here's the backup, first throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
6, mega. Here we go, ready.
I'll throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going for this. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Check, smash. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Check.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Black 40. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
7 down.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And put a receiver in motion right.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Claws red. Set.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Red 38. Cut.
They'll throw for it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Slide through. Here we go. Cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to push the field. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Ready, ready. 60 red.
First down, play action. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Their own 44-yard line.
Right, right. Set.
They run it with Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Rails. 52 blue. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Let's ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Black 40. Ready.
Jacobs with it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fury. Yellow. Here we go.
No throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Got it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Ready. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it. And a feeder inbounds, too. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
First down.
Here we go.
Steal. The 20-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
17-yard line. 23-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Set. Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready. Black Ultra. 33. Yellow. Set.
To the air with Love. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Set.
Here's a give to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Taken in by Addison, left side. Still fighting forward. Jordan Addison. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Down.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Santos to kick off for
Santos
Chicago.
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Love. He loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. No luck finding his receiver that time.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Here we go. Hut.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Ready?
First and 10, looking to throw. Complete to Braylon Allen. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
48. Bears 37.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
Okay, ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Blaster, 6. Ready, set.
Running right, here's Jacobs. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Set, cut.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Here we go, set. Rail, black 40. Hut.
Love from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
50, green. Hut.
Handoff, running right, Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Down. Ready.
Play action, Love. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the double.
All set now, first and 10.
Field, black. Let's go now. Ready.
Now a run with Jacobs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. Hunt.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Come on.
Love now to throw. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
This one is up and good. And the Packers push their lead to 18. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Ready. Hunt.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Third now to return it. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. He's brought down after a nice little effort there. That's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Okay, ready?
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Set, hot.
They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Green. Here we go. Red, 33, yellow. Ready.
Love looking to pass. And once again, they can't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready, set.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Ready.
Fourth down, here's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
43 rail.
First and
Green
10
jack.
at the 40-yard line.
45, white, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level.